Welcome back to our desk. It is shaped like a nest because we are the best. I behest game number 2 in Group C. Spawn versus, if it was Dupree, it would have rhymed, but it's not. It's Xanterras.
You done? Can we talk now?
Sing, Henry, sing.
It's a very self-indulgent show for you so far.
Well,
Starting in 3, 2, 1, go!
Ahead, Cat gonna take the first blast, but Zippix already pushes back down, and now KGB's gonna get a forward stance. All four of them working together. One goes to the inside of the train, but now they group back up to the one on top. That, I'm not sure who it is, but it's Dupree that drops back down. Now Charles kind of stories out and isolate Forrest back inside of the Ivy position. NIP not able to compensate for that, not able to flank the back. He's gonna walk up the ladders. Kerrigan that sits at the top, and you can't climb and snipe at the same time. He just sits up there and cuts you apart. As Kerrigan gonna do work again, potentially takes down Freiberg, but now it's Pips back into KGB, and it's just him that remains against him. And Exist, where is Exist? He's still behind them all, so Pips gonna try and bait him away. See the hot cloth on the fevered head like a needle. They'll lead them and they'll follow like thread. But where can Exist come back in from behind? He's going to try and isolate this into a one-on-one right now. And it is not going to work out in his favor. No, I take it back. He does get Dupree, but in the meantime, he did lose his teammate. Now it's just him that's alive. He's going to stand top of the train, not let him come up the ladder. And it's going to be just the 12 HP to work with. He has got the butterfly knife, but he has to fly like a butterfly and sting like a bee. He's got the first one already on the Kerrigan. Has to fall away further still in the E-box. It's low on device. He's got this down one-on-one. He actually works it out. The clutch from Exist. I love it.
Don't know who I'm impressed with more, Exist than that massive clutch of the knife round, or you actually carrying it for that amount of time. Well played, sir. That was quite impressive.
Used last week.
Okay, tell me.
It was about the patch.
Okay.
Do you want me to just do it?
Yeah, let's go. Let's drop some. Do you want me to drop a beat?
Oh, no, I got this. This is a story all about how CSGO got twisted upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how the R8 made our game unfair. In the Faceit servers, born and raised in constructions. Trying to make most of my plays, chilling out, relaxing, acting all cool, shooting my AK out from the spool, and a couple of guys who were up to no good brought a force buy into my gaming hood. I made one stupid peek and I got so scared, a guy with an R8 was standing there. I'm super glad I got that out.
That was really good, actually.
Yeah, I was a little annoyed that I didn't get to use it last week.
Casters in the whole of North America. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Well, the swing's already come in, but Henry's a little bit late, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to cast it anyway. And it looks like Merkelov right now is going to be the guy that we're watching, trying to watch out the guys underneath Shadow. 2 players on top of him, though, and it's a 2-on-1. He loves those threesomes, but unfortunately this time he's going to strike out first, and as a result of it, he's going to be bonded left 1 versus 5, and he's going to run around and make me talk for even longer. But I don't care because that's all right. I'm going to do it all night, just like I'm going to drink beer the entire cast, everyone. And a good little trade play. Bondic gets 1. Bondic almost goes for 2, but next going to get it, and it's going to be now.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Side choice.
He tries hard. That's.
Well, it's been very impressive.
Someone is requesting a rap god moment.
All right, Shocks, we head out to the left right now, go to the B2000 instead of the USP, but it's going to be Michu that gets the shot instead. That gives him number 3, 3-0, making the score down for Michu. And let's see if I can do it for the entire half, because that would actually kill me, and then I'd have to leave for the rest of the day. And then maybe he gets to go out and party with Flamey, who's already knocked down a lower bracket, has his girlfriend here. Cleveland doesn't want to win games. Michu looking for another shot over to the left side right now. It's still going to be the shot coming back for Shocks. Finally gets one on the board, 3-1. And yeah, I might as well keep going, Energy, because I know you didn't like it when I stopped. You always tell me harder, faster, all the time, and that's what I like to do every single time I cast like this. And Michu going to be looking for another angle here, try and keep this lead going, try and keep the momentum in his favor. Did win map number 1, that was the Rifles, but lost to the AWP battle against Shocks. It was close, came down to the end. But Michu hasn't found him up just yet, still trying to find him out in the corner. Without X-Ray, we are useless as casters, and Shocks shows that exact moment as he finds him from the corner. I thought he was on the ramp. See, I'm all wrong, and it's now 3-2.
Nice work.
I thought you were supposed to go for the whole half.
I'm not done just yet now, too. If Henry hadn't rudely interrupted me as he commonly does, I'm just going to keep on going. And Shocks going to try and work out middle this time. No one playing on the ramp. He's got the headshot, and it's down to 3-3. Shocks working it right back as Michu had the big advantage to start things off. But now, as we draw this more evenly, it is Poland versus France. And it's 2 players that very rarely make it out of groups. Yes, Shocks, I'm looking at you more than Michu with that sentence. As he does look to the ramp once more. Has a spot on Michu's head. He has to go over to the right. He has to figure this out, but he's on the left. He does get their headshot. He's got 4 in a row. Shocks like it when I go fast. Daddy. Well, it is round 8, and I've still got another 7 to go in this half, so Shock's going to try and work this out again, going over to the left. Has to go up the ramp, climb slightly up. This time they are going to play together on the opposite side of the pen, but 2 kids in the sandbox just fighting over whose castle is going to grow stronger, and Michu right now makes his level with Shocks at 4-4. And I will tell you right now, I don't like to share my sandbox now, so don't look at me as if you're invited. You're not! Absolutely not! Michu, he's not invited either. Shocks has denied him. It's down to now 4-5. I've only got another 6 rounds to go of this before my voice gives out and I can leave the room and be done with this cast, and thankfully done with Henry G, because I'm absolutely sick of him. Remember, Henry, as always, cast as if you have a dick in your mouth. That's what I'm doing right now. Michu, he doesn't have a dick in that barrel of the gun, though. It doesn't block the bullet. He's got the shot on his Shocks. It is now what?
This is the problem with his speed cards. You can't really think what comes up his mouth before. There's no delay between the brain and the mouth. So anything could happen.
Anything can happen, Henry, and unfortunately that is what's happening right now, because it is going to be Michu down to 13 HP this one more time. He's trying to dance around this box. That's good. The headshot though, and Shocks goes down. It's Michu again with the lead, and he has to hold on to this. Remember, if he wins this, he moves into the upper bracket. Shocks, the captain of the group, will fall. Be the second captain to lose his opening game today. Kenny S did manage to survive but unfortunately for Flamey, he picked the stack group. He went down to his teammate, seized, and Michu gonna fall this time, bring it back to 6-6. They're keeping it dead even. We've got 12 rounds done. I've got another 3 to go before I can stop talking like this, and Henry G can get back in the saddle. Because I know dressed like that cowboy, he loves to ride, and he is the favored star of Brokeback Mountain. Michu gonna take down Shocks. It's up to 7 for him. Natu looking unimpressed with my work so far. Tell me not to, are you? No, I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
I have the finish approval.
Yeah, so far.
2 more rounds.
I mean,
All right, Shocks.
job's still not done.
Well, Shocks is looking for it. They have spotted each other up initially, but now they get this shot inside the boxes. Ramp's not going to be in play this time. Shocks trying to hug up close, make sure this headshot does not come over top from an ascending Michu, who tries to climb to the heavens and makes a prayer, but Shocks down brings it back to 7-7 again, dead even, and finally beat round 15. Finally, we do hit the last round of the half. We can slow things down immediately after because, hey, sometimes you got to read her gently. Remember, Jack Black once said, sometimes gentle does work as well. Michu looking for the shot, still Shock's going to show himself. He is on the CT side, a little bit darker, hard to spot him behind these boxes. Michu's up above, trying to get that shot with the USP. He's got to bring this back to win the half, and he's going to do exactly that. Starts off 3-0, but just gets away with 1 toward the end.
Not a bad effort at all. Day 4, it began in the dawn with ruby red rivers that ran down the streets of cobblestone. Crimson covering the crevices of scorching inferno. They say that a red sky in the morning is actually a sailor's warning, but a history of marine and naval aviation of the French sailors ultimately proved that no storm would be a match. And then dawn turned today. This was the interesting one. The Devil came to play. He took down the Polish side, but his ultimate abilities became unfulfilled because they had the lead over Titan. But again, the French side did prevail. They'll move on to join the gods in Cluj. And the bloodshed battlegrounds of Ruby Red Rivers are now petrified in the pages of CSGO history. But is a new chapter about to be written, just to be begun. As sure as the dawn follows darkness, dusk inevitably follows daylight, and a Vietnamese sunset painted skies red once more. Sky red at the night was beckoning of the Asian delight, and while sun disappeared behind the Polish cloudy horizons, it is sure to rise again and burn more brightly each day. I can't wait to see what CS Goes to Asia will bring us. Vex may have escaped death, but they've booked the date with the Devil tomorrow and at the Annex Arena in Stockholm on Judgment Day. Purgatory, perhaps. On behalf of all of us here in Stockholm, we move to the studio, or rather move from the studio into the arena tomorrow, and we can't wait for you to join us there. We'll see you then.
And it has been a show indeed. We'll look back at some of the highlights now. Yeah, we're done. But if day 4 ended with the red Vietnamese sky, day 5 began beneath the clouds. However, the Australian Thunder seemingly fell upon deaf ears in Denmark as it was Dignitas who were seemingly immune to defeat and finally punched their ticket to a major tournament. And though the Thunder did not resound, the covered skies did still serve to obstruct the hungry howls of the Copenhagen Wolves, as it was their prey who prevailed. Flip side, they'll be in their 2nd straight major tournament. And Renegades, the last hope of the Oceanic region, well, they too had effects in the clouds, but the clouds eventually gave way to the weight of liquid held within. And as the tears fell down under, the Star-Spangled Banner rose for the 3rd time this week. Today truly was purgatory, and Pete at the pearly gates had only 4 to pass. But an angel couldn't raise from the hells high enough to beguile the heavens. And Vexed, well, they upset the Hellraisers region, the CIS region, and they will make it through to their 2nd straight major, even though it was unexpected. With that said, it's Cloud9, Dignitas, Flipside, Counterlogic Gaming, Titan, Team Liquid, Mouse Sports, and Vex, the stars of Stockholm. But if stars are just gateways to heaven, and if heaven is a place on earth, it's Cluj where the divine deities await their 8 new challengers. And on the 28th of October, we urge you to join us from Romania for the next CSGO Major. On behalf of all of us here, thank you so much for joining us this week. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we can't wait to see you again.